right, brother, we've been talking about the battle is not over, but round 1 has been won. Praise God for that. Now we got round 2, 3, 4, 5. But I think we need to talk about people taking a break and resting once in a while. Of course, in the original creation, God worked 6 days and rested 1. Not because he was tired, but because he was done. And God set the pattern for man to work 6 days and to rest 1. And then later he said, I want you to work 6 years and take the whole year off. The whole year off. And then later he said, after you work 49 years, take 2 years off. And then actually after this world lasts 6,000 years, we're going to take a whole 1,000 years off, the 1,000-year kingdom on earth. So God is really big on this idea of, hey, the human body, we need rest. If he wanted us to be, if God was counting on us to get everything done, he'd make us like, able to go on 1 hour sleep or no sleep at all, But that's not what he wants. He wants us to take a rest. I know when I was going to Bible college, I was taking a 20-hour load at school, 20 credit hours, which is way beyond the typical 16-hour load, and I was working a full-time second shift job at General Motors, 40 hours a week. My job on the front-end assembly was, among other things, to install what are called Tinnerman nuts. You can look them up. It's a nut that clips on and it can't move. It holds itself in place, so they can come later and screw the fenders onto the truck. Anyway, I had a big bin of these Tinnerman nuts. And when we had our 10-minute break, I would crawl in there and go to sleep for 10 minutes. I was so tired. The 10-minute sleep was wonderful for me. I did that twice a day, or twice in the afternoon as a second shift, and it just kept me rejuvenated. This is short naps. So I recommend, I was telling you, just laying out in the sun for 30 minutes does wonders for the body. Just relax. Don't panic. We're not going to win the whole world. We're going to try to, but some people get so caught up in the battle they forget to take a break. Just go sit down and rest once in a while. Matthew chapter 6, 31, Jesus told his disciples, after a real busy time, he said, come ye apart and rest for a while. Jesus understands the importance. Lee Robertson started Tennessee Temple University in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I almost went there. My kids went there for 1 year. It's closed now, I guess, or changed to Southern Baptist School. But Lee Robertson most of his staff lived way into their 90s, mid-90s. And he had a policy after lunch, go home, get on your pajamas, get under the sheets, and go to sleep for an hour. Not just, cat nap. I mean, really, close the curtain, shut off the phone, take an hour nap every single day. You'll get more done in 10 hours if you're rested than you will in 15 hours if you're dragging. So I've learned in my ministry as I was traveling and preaching so much. I mean, I flew all over the world, and I would take many vacations, take off 2 hours, just go lay down someplace, take off 4 hours or half a day. Sometimes that's all I could squeeze in. But people think, wow, go. No. I mean, yes, there are times when you got to go, but then you got to just relax. I think that's God's remedy for our thinking that we're important. He does. Sometimes God says, stand still and watch what I do. Other times he says, get up and get going. I don't know if anybody's added up how many of each there are in the Bible, but there's quite a few times where he said, stand still, watch. Also, in the Jewish culture, they had 7 feasts every year. 7 times a year. Y'all got to come together for a feast. Let's have a party. God's in favor of that kind of stuff. So I just wanted encourage people that have been helping me with this freeKentHovind.com and your website, and thank you so much, brother. And this applies to you, too. Take a break. Go take a nap. And eat a steak dinner. Then go take a real nap. And relax, okay? God's going to get the victory here. We don't want, at the end of all of this, we don't want to stand up and say, look what we did.
Right.
We want to say, hey, look what God did. He needs to get the glory in all this. So I think the importance of just a rest once in a while. For instance, we got supper coming here in about 30 minutes. I'm going to go lay down and sleep for 20 of it right now.
This call is from the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office.
I do that once or twice a day in here. Just go take a nap. And I get a lot more done when I'm refreshed and excited. Oftentimes I'll wake up after a 15-minute nap with brilliant ideas like, oh, hey, wow, wow. It's like a gift from God,
Yep.
So I would encourage everybody. Thank you for your help. Now take a break, okay?
Okay, Pastor. I'll get this out to everybody.